it going, guys? Lance Hill, owner of Lance Hill Racing and the driver of the mini stock Ford Mustang number 38. So a little about me and myself. We are a race team who is currently just now getting into racing. This is our first full season coming up. We ran 3 races last year, and we done good in one of those races, and the other 2 we weren't that good. So 2 completely different tracks. So here's the car, here's the ride. We just had our first race of the season. It was non-points race, just a little special event race they have every year. So yeah, this is the car. This is the ride for this year. It's obviously an older body style for the mini stocks. Obviously, a lot of people are running the newer body styles, but we're keeping it this way for a little bit longer. But yeah, like I said though, had our first race of the season. Still a non-points race, but still first race of the season. Finally got us at least 1 sponsor for this season, maybe 2. Who knows? Lighting in here is not the best in the world, but it'll get by for this video. So little recap from the race this weekend. I didn't get no video from that race because I just not got the idea for this channel. But we finished last the past 2 times we went to this track. Had no power steering, nothing that a lot of these guys that I'm racing against have. And also me first starting out in this, I'm a tiny guy. I'm only like 5'6", so I'm tiny. So muscling this big old car with no power steering is pretty hard. So I know a lot of people out there could probably do it, but I struggled. I was in pain. I'll let you know that I was in pain, a lot of pain. But yeah, this race we had a way better run. We had a way better run. We had 16 cars, finished 12th. Could have been possibly 11th, but we ended up having the right front ended up going flat on me. So that's it's not good at all. So we think it's just a hole in the tire that probably can be patched, but sponsors helping us out a little bit. So we're getting two new right side tires. That's going to help us out a ton because all 4 tires in this car are fairly old. Been ran a lot of races on them. They're Hoosiers, so they haven't really wore that much, but they're still pretty old, and they're kind of hardened up a little bit. So I think it's time for some new right side tires. Left sides we can manage with that, but I think for right now, some good right side tires is going to be very important. Other thing I want to show y'all, we had a problem with. So like I said, we just now put power steering in this car. It came without power steering. That was something we done to it. That was one of the major things we had to change. But just putting new things on a car also comes with some probably problems you didn't have to deal with before. So see how good I can show this. Hold on. So then in here, as you may know, so here, that there's where we're trying to get down here. Oh, so that right there is all the fittings and everything where it goes into the steering rack from your pump and from your reservoir. We think we have a leak coming from down in there, and that's not good, as we have power steering oil absolutely everywhere. It's coated on the inside of the front bumper. It's all over it even got on a little bit of the tire, a little bit, and that's not good. That's not ideal. That's not ideal at all. It was spread all over the side of the car. Luckily, we got that all cleaned up and looking nice and spiffy. But being the driver, the owner, and the washing guy, it's not the funnest in the world to have to clean that up. But let alone having to drive on a right front that has flat, when it's flat, going flat, also covered in power steering oil. That's not good either. No one wants that. So it even though we finished 12th, it was a very hard fought 12th. But it beats finishing last and being the slowest in the field. So upgrades is happening. I'm getting better as a driver. Car's getting better. We're getting better as an overall team. I want to say thanks to Matt Jackson wearing his hat right now for all the help that he has provided to us. Because this is his old car, actually. So he has helped us a crap ton. He's put a lot in, well, he's helped us a lot by putting a lot into his car that he didn't have to. Basically went to every single race, with us. And this weekend, we tried it out for ourselves, by ourselves, and it turned out to be fairly good. So I'll take it for our first time doing it by ourselves. So I say that this year's going to be a journey. And like I said, we're just now starting. So we're almost on the struggle bus just a little bit. But, I want to take you on the journey and see how successful we can be over time. And, hopefully by the end of this year, maybe not end of this year, but hopefully even next year, sometime I want to put this baby in victory lane, you know what I mean? So, but, sadly this weekend we won't be racing. So we, like I said, we got we got to take care of this right front. We take care of just this whole entire, getting new tires and all that type of stuff dealt with. So that's going to be the start. Getting the new tires and everything dealt with. That's going to be the big start. And, yeah. Hope to see y'all on the journey. Thank you for watching.